Well, so this is too. I was like diving into this, the story of this, how this movie got made. I have never heard this, and it was not.
Do tell.
This is batshit insane, man. So I've never seen Prince of Thieves, but it always seemed like
Is
it
that
was
the Costner one.
Yeah,
I've never.
That
seen
came
it.
out a little before this, and it seems like it's that type of like, you know, of the Dick Tracy shadow. Like, here's a Robin Hood movie. Like, let's make it like a kind of like a superhero.
I assumed that's why this movie got made, as a parody of that.
It did, but then they also lean into like the Errol Flynn type stuff. So it's a weird mixture.
Yeah. What are you parodying? You know what I mean?
The story behind this movie is insane. Mel Brooks had said, "I have been in love with the legend since I was a little boy with stick swords in back alleys of Brooklyn. Because of that, I didn't want the last Robin Hood movie to be Prince of Thieves. I didn't want the legend to rest on that movie." As it turns out, there was already a script floating around that was a parody of the Costner film, written by J. David Shapiro and Evan Chandler. Brooks was the first one to say it. The script came together when the 11-year-old son of a Beverly Hills dentist, Evan Chandler, saw Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves and told his father that the movie was ripe for a spoof. A few days later, Dr. Chandler told J. David Shapiro, a patient of his that had recently moved to Los Angeles to become a scriptwriter, about his son's idea for the movie parody. Chandler, this is the doctor, and Shapiro decided to collaborate on a script and send it to various studios on spec. What the fuck, man?
Dude, that story gets weirder. Do you know what happens next?
No.
That's a bit.
Well, I know there's some arbitration and stuff that, like, for the credits that also.
No, that kid, Evan Chandler. I think he was the kid.
I don't think it is.
Dude, it is. Hold on a second. He's the Michael Jackson. He's the kid that was like in the bed, Michael Jackson. I'm looking at it right now. It is.
Yeah, you are.
It gets even crazier. Yeah. This is. You guys can go look this up yourself.
Well, just that fact alone of like, all right, a kid pitched it to his father, who then pitched it to one of his clients, and then they decided to write it on spec as a film. What was the idea?
That's Hollywood, Jack.
What was the idea he had for that? Like,
what, the kid?
Yeah, like he had a great idea for a spoof. What's the idea for the spoof? I don't even understand. I really don't know what the idea was there. Yeah. What is the concept of this movie?
He didn't pitch the Men in Tights. What did the kid come up with?
A spoof of Prince of Thieves. But then, you know, I guess they take the script and Mel Brooks rewrites it with Shapiro, but then the dentist still runs credit, so they all get screenplay credit, and then Mel and Shapiro get story by. It's just so weird. I could not, like, it definitely has the Mel Brooks flair because there's all those Mel jokes.
Is Shapiro the dentist?
No, he's the screenwriter client of the dentist.
He also did the adaptation for Battlefield Earth.
Well, we know why he came to Hollywood. Dude, this is bonkers.
This is the fun shit with Hollywood, though. It is like these stories are hilarious.